Hey guys, okay, it is Friday Fun Day and we're back at it. I have got, you should see this, it's crazy. I have got like the biggest makeup mess ever. If I could put a shot in, I would, but I can't do that right now. So I'm not gonna do that. I had 2 planned videos that I could do and we're doing neither of those today. It's just been too crazy. My life has been kind of in an upheaval since there's no school and just a bunch of crazy stuff going on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and this is gonna be kind of get ready with me, maybe. But I also wanted to try out, I found this in my stash of makeup, my eyeshadows. This is the Bare Minerals eye color in the shade Strawberry Daiquiri. And it is, I'm just gonna tap it so it doesn't make mess. It is the most beautiful shimmery pinky color. Now the camera's not doing it justice at all, but it's very beautiful, very shimmery, it's almost like shimmery enough to be like a highlight, but it's very beautiful. So I'm gonna do a look with this today. And we're just gonna get ready together. Let's see. All right, so yeah, let's just do it. This is gonna kind of be like, almost like a summertime, like that's what this is reminding me. This shade is reminding me of summertime, spring/summer, just a pretty springy look that just makes you feel like awake, you know, alive, just real pretty looking. So we're gonna do that. I think what I'm gonna do is do this mixture. I've been really liking it, the Too Faced Do You and then the ColorPop Pretty Fresh BB cream. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. Okay, so there's that shade. It's very runny, this, and it just kind of thins out the coverage of this foundation. Even though this is not full coverage, I probably could just do a layer of this and be not too much coverage. I just feel like I've been using this an awful lot on camera, but I just really I really like it a lot. I didn't think I would, but it turns out I really like that foundation a lot. I've got other video plans coming up, so you know, you guys stay tuned. I really probably need to, just as soon as it's possible, get back into reviews and stuff, because it just seems like nobody really cares about, you know, just makeup looks and even tutorials. Like I don't do tutorials because I don't teach people how to do makeup. It just sounds, I mean, it just sounds like, for me, who's not a teacher, I'm always a student, first of all. And then also, I only have my own personal experience, so I guess I could teach people. But anyone that's watching my channel isn't probably coming for, I mean, they probably already have their own experience, you know what I mean? And I'm sure you can learn something from everybody. But it just seems weird for me to call myself a teacher and to do like a tutorial. I just would prefer, I mean, I don't know, what do you guys think? You put that in the comments. Like, oh, well, I think that was a little too much. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, how am I gonna teach anybody to do anything when I just am constantly making all these mistakes? Okay, so really what I'm just trying to do is get like a decent base that's not too much, but looks really fresh and just even, you know. I think I put way too much on my hand there. Okay, so, all right, so I think that's looking good so far. I like this on its own, but the Do You just adds a little bit more coverage, so that's that. Okay, so let's go ahead and find some concealer. I think, I don't really have that much to conceal when I use some high coverage foundation, so I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I'll put everything in the description so I don't have to keep talking about it, because we're already up to 4 minutes and I just don't want this video to be like crazy long. I'm gonna go ahead and use today the Flower Beauty Angled Concealer Brush. I'm not sure if it's actually called a concealer brush or not. And again, as I have said, since my little son has been home and not going to school, I have to just kind of film these videos where and when I get a chance. So sometimes they might be in the car, which is honestly the easiest because it's like a separate, completely separate from my house, so I don't have to worry about my little son trying to come in and needing help. He just doesn't want to go to sleep is the thing, so I'm filming this while he's supposed to be taking a nap, but he doesn't want to take a nap. He wants to play, and he'll do anything to not go to sleep right now. All right, I'll just use this as well to blend that in. It's getting to be summer where I live now. I mean, it's not warm. It's not as warm as I would like it to be anyway. But every time the sun comes out and it's just real sunny and shiny outside, I feel like doing some spring, summer makeup. Okay, and actually let me put some powder on so I'm not too sticky. All right, I'm going to use, let's see, I think just use a light, really light dusting of this matte powder. If you use a light enough hand with this matte powder, it won't take all the glow away. Just kind of softens it. I just feel like glowiness on my skin, it's just, you have to really be careful that you don't overglow it, you know what I'm saying? It really actually just ends up making my skin look worse. Makes me look greasy and just, I don't know, like haggard. I don't usually like it, so I don't know. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and put a crease color into my eye, and I think I'm just going to use this bronzer from the Nude look, just because I want a little bit of something, but not much. And that's perfect, just the tiniest bit. There we go. I have a lot of lid from my eye to my eyebrow, and I feel like it's, I don't know, it's just too much. So I actually kind of want to make it look smaller. I don't know, like, I don't know, it just seems weird to me. It's just like a lot, like I've got these giant bug eyes. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and probably, you know what? I will take a small blending brush. This is, oh, I'm getting the extra powder out of there. This is the BH Cosmetics number 6 brush. It's just a smaller blending brush than this one. This is the Morphe M441. And what I'm gonna do probably is just take whatever product is in the cap, just a little bit, and just load my brush up with that, and then we'll put a little bit on and we'll just see, and we'll build up slowly. Now, that's not looking like much, so. And since this is kind of like a highlighty shade, I am gonna bring that into my inner corner. But it's like a, oh, it's so pretty. It's like a warm, peachy, really light, warm, peachy pink. Oh, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Right like that. Okay, let me get an up close mirror so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, it's really pretty. Well, it looked warm in the little pan, but it's almost got like a bluer pink shift to it when it's in the sunlight. It's really interesting. I'm starting to really like pinks. I wonder, it might just be because my eyes are, it makes my eyes look really green. A little bit in the inner corner. It's not as shiny as it was looking earlier when I was messing around with it. Okay, so I think what I'm also going to do is take, I kind of don't want too much of an inner corner highlight, but I kind of want a little tiny one. So let's see. I think I don't want a bunch of highlight either. Like, I'm gonna take this Ulta Beauty little palette here, and I'm gonna use this as a inner corner highlight. It's pretty golden, so hopefully it'll pick up some of the gold in the pink, because there is a little bit of gold shimmer in there, and it'll kind of play off of that. And whatever's left on my brush, I'm gonna put on my brow bone. Okay, all right. I think that's really all I want. I might put a little tiny bit. I'm gonna use my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of this bronzer shade under my lower lash line right down here. Just like a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and do brows. Oh, I should have had this be a music one. Just to switch it up a little bit. Plus, I didn't really plan what I was going to talk about, so. Okay. All right, and then for mascara, I'm going to use, I think again, I'm going to use the Covergirl Lash Blast Fusion, just because, oh, and that's my son jumping around in his room if you heard that bang. I feel like this is a summertime mascara. I don't know why. And there's a dog next door that is barking, so I hope that doesn't bother you guys. Like, the other day I was watching one of my videos back, and I had the window open in that one, and I kept hearing these birds, and it was late at night when I was watching it. I was like, where are those birds coming from? It was actually sound from the video, but I liked it. It was very, I don't know, it felt very relaxing and soothing, so I hope that's what you guys feel like too. Okay, yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going for. Just like a bright-eyed, not too much product, not too much effort. Okay, and let's see, for our cheeks, what are we gonna do? I think something like really natural. So I think maybe, 13 minutes. There's one blush, sorry you guys. Again, this was not planned. Here it is. So that's why if it seems like it's not planned, it's because it wasn't. This is a blush that's kind of a neutral blush that I use whenever I don't know what color blush to use, and this is the shade First Class from Bare Minerals. It's kind of like a dusty pink. Yeah, so I think that'll be fun. Not too much because it'll end up looking dark on me. Okay, and I've been trying to put my blush higher up because I feel like if I put it, I put it almost like right directly on my cheekbone, because I feel like if I put it any lower than that, lately I've been noticing it seems to me like it looks like it drags my face down, and ain't nobody want that. Okay, and I think I will go ahead and put a highlight on today. Where did I just have that? There it is. And I'll just go ahead and use the same highlight that I used a minute ago, just so everything kind of ties together. And again, I am not a bronzer girl, so I'm not going to do any sort of bronzing. And I have like the tiniest bit of texture right here, and I find that like too much highlight is just not a good thing for my textured skin. But I do like the way that looks. Very nice. Okay, so in keeping with the pink theme, I think we'll just go ahead and use this. And I know, like, you guys, I'm sorry, I've been using this just non-stop, but it's just so good. It's so comfortable. It's the Glosstopia Ultimate Lip Shine with hyaluronic acid from Hard Candy in the shade Prism Lit. Yeah, I already have a little bit of a gloss on. Let me get that off real quick. That gloss is kind of sticky, so it was sticking a little bit of tissue fuzz on my lip. Oh, look at that tissue fuzz. That's so gross. All right, I'm just gonna take an up close look and make sure I ain't got no tissue fuzz on my lips. Yep, it's a good thing I took a look at that, because there it goes. Okay, so one thing I am noticing though, and I'll let you guys see if you can, I don't know if you can see, but like that foundation is crusting up a tiny bit on my nose right here. Can you see that? Okay, so that's something to be aware of. I don't think that's necessarily the fault of the actual foundation though, because, and I'll wrap this up real quick, because I moisturized my skin this morning, so that was like hours ago. So my skin wasn't really prepped for foundation, which is sometimes will make it stick and cling like that if you don't have like, if your face isn't like moisturized pretty freshly. So it's probably a good idea for me to start searching for a primer then, so that I can just put that on without having to re-moisturize. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.